Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your reading for the first 2 weeks of August. I'm Miss Edie. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. And if you're returning, then welcome back, my darling Libras. It's always a pleasure to spend this time together. And thank you again for the comments, the subscriptions, all the beautiful messages, and how you're letting me know how these are relating to your situations. It helps us connect, and it helps give me context as well on the messages that I'm receiving. And more importantly, I love and appreciate you for spending this time with me. It means so much. And again, you can be anywhere in the world and you're choosing it to spend here, and thank you. It means so much to me, and I want to send so much love and light to all my beautiful Libras around the world. We're going to use some of these decks again. We used them at the end of July and everybody loved them, so these are going to be a bit more for singles or people in separation and connections, but the tarot will also provide clarity for those of you in a relationship, and then we'll be switching it up again, so don't you worry. These are your love messages. These are those messages that they start typing but they delete, they don't send it to you, or you're not hearing from them. These are those deep messages that they want to say. And of course, as I'm reading these, please focus on who comes to mind, because that person is the person who's trying to connect with you. And a special shout out to my favorite Libra all the way in Budapest. I love you, baby. And then, oh, we have two right here. Can you please forgive me, or can you forgive me, please? What is going on, Libra? The person you are connecting with might have done something and they need your forgiveness. Then we have a long, tight hug from you would be perfect right now. Oh, they miss your hugs, Libra. They know you're a good hugger, or however this is. They want to be in your arms and they miss you, and they hope that you can forgive them for whatever had happened. Let's see what other love messages we have for you. I'm just gonna get a few more here. Let's get one more, please, for my beautiful darling Libras for the month of August. Again, energy is interchangeable, so whenever you find this is when you're meant to get this message, and however it resonates, energy is fluid. Please switch the roles as you need to. And I know I can talk really quick sometimes. When I tune into the messages, they just flow. So please, you can adjust the settings below as you need to. And if it still doesn't work out, because I know English isn't everyone's first language, it's not mine either, but if it doesn't work out, then love and light, guys. God bless always, okay? Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. So this person certainly has very strong feelings for you, and they know it, and maybe you know it, but they're sorry for whatever had caused this between the two of you, right? They just need you. They miss you. They just want to hold you again, or have you hold them. Do you even realize, Libra? Do you even realize how amazing you are to me? This person is also wanting to let you know that. So here it is. They want to let you know how amazing you are and how important you are to them. And of course, I am, yes, my Libras, you are very important to me. You guys always bring balance to every situation, and you are very important in many ways. You play very big roles, and I don't think you realize that. So I'm going to take that minute just to make sure you know how special you are to everybody that you are in their life. And sometimes people don't realize it till it's too late, but it is. I am struggling to find the right words to say to you. Libras, they don't know what's the best way to approach you. However this applies, they just don't know the right words to maybe heal this. Can you forgive me? Is there, what can they say? And of course, again, if you don't want these messages and you don't want to reconcile with a person, you don't have to. This doesn't necessarily mean an ex. It could be a situation where there was a miscommunication or misunderstanding. And again, you have free will to accept or deny anything access in your life. So I'm just the messenger, so just be gentle, okay? We're going to use the eternal messages. What are the messages from your souls? What are they trying to communicate on the soul level? Let's get a couple. Oh, I'm sorry, we had some flippers and I missed them. These guys. Is that 5? Okay, we'll take that. Oh, I got one more. Because I didn't see those ones. Let's see. What else? Okay, thank you. I knew there was more. Okay. I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. So your person is currently trying to end the connection with someone that they are dealing with, or learning some karmic lessons that they still need to finalize. So that is also a very powerful thing. So again, can you forgive me, please? Because I had to do something else before I can come to you, however it is. I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. Your person could be a spiritual person as well, but this is also just them really wanting to grow, evolve. Can you forgive me? Maybe they were on a different part of their spiritual journey than you and it didn't align, however that means. you know, and then I feel like whatever they're going through, like they might be going through a really hard time, and that's why it's like, I need your hug, can you forgive me? Like they were dealing with other stuff, and then as they're now learning and growing in awareness, they're realizing like, oh, you know, like, can you forgive me? You're so difficult. Oh, sorry, not different. No, time out. That was my mistake. You're so different, but that's why I love you. I feel like you're something that they've never experienced before, or just in terms of how and who you are is very unique, and they like that about you. When we first met, I just always had a feeling about you. Something was different, and they knew it from the start. However this applies, please don't doubt my love. That's all I know, and that's all I'm sure of. So we also have, I can tell that you don't trust me, and I want to change that. So this person wants to correct this. Now again, these can be different people. This might not be the same person, so if it doesn't fit, don't make it. We have lots of other Libras that this might be for, so please take what's for you and leave it for your fellow Libras. I can tell that you don't trust me, and again, it's saying like, do you even realize how amazing you are? And I feel like this person, you know, trust issues, right? We all come from some kind of lesson that taught us the hard way, and unfortunately that's the thing, like we think someone's different, and then something happens, and then it's like, oh well, see, they were just like all the other ones. But we're all learning. So I feel like this person might have made a mistake, and they're, you know, they see you in such a beautiful way, but they don't know how to find the right words to tell you. Oh, but maybe they will. I do want us to be in a relationship, so they do want things to go to a higher level of commitment. They do want to be with you. However this applies, they could be severing something with someone to come towards you, or you are towards them. Of course, the energy is interchangeable. I am not blind to the signs. I do see them. Okay, Libra? So if you're putting out those subliminal messages, they're getting them. Or the universe is helping push you two together. I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. Okay, you guys, there's a lot of similar cards here to the Virgo one, so you could have a lot of Virgo in your chart if you're Virgo, Libra, Cusper. Check that one out. But of course, it's just saying like subliminally, the messages, I feel like if you're putting stuff out there, this person is picking up what you're putting down. Okay, let's see. All right, this is gonna be you have my heart, soul lovers, and separation. Now these are gonna be different messages. Again, could be different people, so the vibe and energy is gonna change. Same thing. Pay attention to how it makes you feel and who you might think it sounds like. If it doesn't sound like someone you know, then maybe it's something that someone hasn't told you yet. Okay, what else can we... Oh, that's fun. I like how these kind of actually, I bought these all separate, so it's so funny how they overlap. Let's get one more, please. For my beautiful Libras. What does their separated love... Oh, you got two more. 2 for 1, guys. Look at you. Good odds. Here we go. So the first one was beautiful Libras. Are you ready for this one? We're starting out swinging on this, okay? I took an oath with God and you to stand by your side for eternity. I made a promise to find you in every lifetime and to take your hand in eternal spiritual marriage. Our union is sacred and divine. So this is such a huge divine connection between the two of you. If you know it, it's yours. If you don't, it's not. Then we had this other one. This one fell on the a long tight hug from you would be perfect right now. And this is saying, I just want to hold you now. It's been too long since you held me close and I am aching for you. And this person literally just wants to fall into your arms. I feel like it's like, okay, can we make up now? If that's the connection, guys. Of course, if they did something horrible, absolutely not. Please use your discretion. You know your situation best. I am just coming from the point of view that I have. So of course, I don't want to make light of a situation, and I don't want to add anything to it. I'm just providing the information. My mind is in turmoil trying to figure out how I can fix the mess I made. I am suffering from sleepless nights and feeling very low and anxious. This person is literally losing sleep over you. They don't know how to fix this. They don't know how to bring it together. And with everything that's going on, they just miss you. Maybe they have other stuff they're going through and dealing with, and you're just not there anymore. And that could be their fault too. So again, however it applies. I know that I need to make amends for my mistakes. I am contemplating how to do this because I want to show you how much you mean to me. Again, do you even realize how amazing you are to me? Do you even realize how special you are to me? I made a mistake. I'm struggling how to tell you. This person does not, like, I'm literally their voice right now, just telling you. Here we go. You are my daily motivation. Your soul and the essence of who you are inspires me to help me navigate the path of life. Our life will never die because true love lasts forever. And that's that whole thing about taking that oath, you know. It will never die because the love you have is such a strong, unconditional love. It's actually very beautiful. I love sitting in this energy. I love it for you guys. Life is too short to keep your feelings to yourself. I cannot stay silent any longer with these words hidden inside my heart and my soul, because they want to burst out of my chest and my mouth that I love you. Oof, I do want us to be in a relationship, and I'm struggling to say these words. They're struggling to tell you, Libra, that they love you. It's nice to say. You should practice it too. Loving you is knowing what true love is. Wow. There is no logical explanation for my feelings. My heart only responds to you. You are my endless love. Wow, that was very beautiful, guys. I feel like this person just has such a strong love for you, and they really want to bring balance into the connection. They need you. You are the symbol of balance. They need you back in their life in order to have this again. Have that connection again, however it applies. Some of you may want this, some of you may not. And again, it doesn't mean it's an ex, okay? So don't be like, I don't want them back. It could just be someone that you were like trying to get things going with, and then something halted and stopped. It could also just be something that didn't go the way it was meant to, or perhaps, again, someone from your past really wanting to come back and bring this beautiful energy together. We're gonna use the Ethereal Vision Tarot to see what messages are coming in for you for the month of August. What can the tarot clarify for us and help us understand for the first half of August, and how it relates to my darling Libras. And yes, thank you. We have 3. Can I get 2 more, please? Ooh, someone might be coming in with an apology or that offer of love, right? So let's see what is coming. 1 more, please. There's definitely more than 1, but we will. Let's see where we're going. We had 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna see where this is going, Libras. I'll try to make this quickly. The Well. In this deck, the Well is a very powerful card. This is talking about, you see how it's like a genie in a bottle, so the genie comes out. You know, you're like emerging from this mist, possibly even some kind of like thing you were going through. Maybe you also were dealing with something, and that's why there's a lot of energy here about kind of like the veil is being lifted. The view is clearing. The storm has passed. Whatever this is in your situation, you are coming out and you're kind of like seeing the bigger picture. Maybe for some of you, you were caught in that fog and dealing with some things, but now you're seeing the bigger picture in life. You're seeing the future. You're wanting to look ahead, and you're kind of looking out there like where you want to go. Now, this could be also the person coming out of that thing and just being like, okay, where's my Libra? I need to go find my Libra. However this is, this could be, you know, again, taking this big vision. The Well is focusing on our aspirations. The Well is finding what is deep within us, and this is powerful because we're having the Lion Gate activation during this period, so you might be feeling intense energies. You're feeling all this, you know, ambition and desire to do these things, and you're kind of really harnessing that right now to see where you want to go in life, to see the vision that you're creating. So as that's clearing, it's kind of like, okay, so now where do you want to go? Where do you want to take your life? Now this can be you or the person, of course, you know, wanting to emerge, wanting to bring this in. Really, some of you too, you might be waiting for things to come to you, right? If you're working on your manifestations and putting out those things to the universe, you're just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to sit here and wait for all those things to come in. What is the sea bringing in towards you? What can you see? Queen of Swords. This is your beautiful energy. You know, using your power, using your discernment to kind of maybe also disconnecting emotionally from some things. You know, you are very protective of your energy and your emotion, which is very powerful. Again, you're very specific on what it is you want. And this can just be you standing in your power, standing true to yourself, really just using this, that if it doesn't fit in my vision, it does not fit in my company. However that applies to you, really having this beautiful, strong, confident, very structured. I feel like for many of you too, if there has been that imbalance even in your life, you're finding regiment, like you're finding a schedule, you're following a routine. Now this person also may view you as like maybe no longer seeing them in the picture. Maybe you were cold with them. You took this energy with the Queen of Swords. This is of course air energy, could be dealing with another Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Sometimes this is Virgo too, because everyone can have that cold tendency and you guys are very close and similar in the analysis department. So you could be kind of sitting here and kind of contemplating and thinking, okay, what is it that I want? Where do I want my life to go? Now this can be of course the person too not talking to you and thinking about you and trying to figure out how to bring this back together. Justice card, justice was served. We were talking about them severing ties with the karmic, so they could be cutting stuff out to move towards you. This could also be that communication coming towards you to bring balance to, of course, again, that justice energy. This is you wanting to balance things out. You could be dealing with another Libra as well, but this is just someone wanting to bring revving things up here with this motorcycle whipping by, but this is also about bringing balance to the situation, bringing clarity. Like I feel like if some kind of injustice it was, you know, like coming in with that apology, wanting to kind of come into that nice energy. Now I feel like someone could be coming towards you with this. We have the Knight of Cups. Someone is coming in to offer this apology or offer this expression of love, really telling you how they feel. I feel like they want to come towards you. Can you forgive me? Because I did all this because of blah. And I feel like they might be confessing this or they might be expressing this. Could be flirting text messages, could be good communication. And I feel like you or the person could be feeling a little bit trapped, kind of that doom and gloom, going through that difficulty. When I was talking about that fog and that haze, it's kind of like they're kind of stuck in that. For some of you, that's what I'm saying, like they could be emerging from it or you could be emerging from it, or of course hearing from this person, whether it's you hearing from them or them hearing from you, that all of a sudden it's kind of like bringing them out of that little mental trap. You know, that's all that anxiety, that's all that fear, that worry that's keeping us stuck there. It's about having that energy. A lot of air energy here, but this also tells me that there's no communication, there's crickets, there's no talking. That's why this expression coming in could be also what's kind of maybe putting someone into this, because it's like, oh no, I don't want to go there again. And again, if that's you, you are more than welcome to use this and do that. And like I said too, you might also have the lucky position of being the karma that is being served, because this person may have done something, and it's not about teaching them a lesson, but it's also about you too standing up for what you want and deserve and who and what you want, and going out and getting it, or of course doing what you need to do so that that situation can be restored, so that balance can be restored with the Justice card there. Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. So I feel like if you've been trapped or feeling stuck, maybe not really seeing a way out of your situation, the wheel is here to spin. Now, of course, this can be this expression of love coming towards you. So this person wanting to come in, again, that water energy. So Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer wanting to come in and tell you how they're feeling. It's going to make things move forward, a positive transition. Things are going to start improving. Things are going to come into a faster thing. And of course, with Justice here and the Wheel of Fortune, this was some kind of karmic thing. And again, if it's in the connection, you guys had to do all the things you had to do in order to come here, to become this person. Now, we were talking about having to sever ties, and then we have the Eight of Cups, leaving the emotional baggage. The Eight of Swords, that's the mental anguish. Leaving the Eight of Cups, someone could be, this is really heavy, dark night of the soul energy. Someone is going through a really difficult time, and if you are both, like this can be both of you, because here he is sitting staring at the moon, and here she is feeling trapped in her head, however this applies. And then, the Wheel of Fortune is just kind of like, okay, guys, can we get things rolling? Can we get things spinning? Can you guys just talk so we can go, let's move forward. And what is the outcome, please? Page of Swords. Someone could be, of course, coming in with this communication. They're coming in as a page, just kind of breaking the ice, wanting to speak their truth. Everywhere the sword is down, so that's telling me no talk, but then you're hearing something from them. This is them, now speaking up. The talk, they want to come in, message, right? Expression of this love, possibly expression of this apology, because the 8 here, some people go off to look for the other 2 cups, and some people are fortunate and find it. Other people think the grass is greener and it's not, so they come back. However this applies, right? So it's about communicating that too, or maybe like there was a mistake and it didn't work out, or we take this time to learn, because in that situation, like, don't make quick decisions in anger or whatever, because in that moment that fog is clearing and those emotions may still be there. And this is something where some people have to decide, am I severing those ties? applies, and how are we moving forward. But I feel like in this connection, if it's this specific person for you, or this could be what's coming towards you when you walk away from all that is not. So it could be you that needs to sever that karmic tie and let go of those things and those old ways of thinking that are keeping you stuck, those cycles that you keep kind of finding yourself replaying. So how can you break that and cut that out if that's you? Or this could be them needing to do that too. Now some of you, this is that person and you're blocking them and cutting them out, and you're making this choice to move forward, and that is what has created the space for the wheel to have space to spin in order to bring this person towards you so that you can have this expression of love. Now you may be hearing from them, and then you both kind of have this beautiful conversation where you've now got the clarity with the Ace of Swords, or sorry, not Ace of Swords, where you get the clarity with the Page of Swords, and then there can be this beautiful offer of love coming in here too. So that open line of communication. Let's get the romance angels here quickly for the end, just to see what's coming towards you for this period of time. Right off the bat, who flipped? Oh wow. If you want it, my darlings, reconciliation is here. You have an opportunity, possibly even a second chance, if you want it. If that's not what you want and you don't want the person back, then you can always look at reconciliations as an opportunity for closure, for clarity, and for peace. Because when you lay things to rest, they can't come back, okay? You have to let them go. So this is saying that someone from your past is returning to your life. Could be, if this was the one that you were wanting, the one that got away, the one that misses you, and the one that you miss just as much, then that is that energy. Maybe you did have strong things. They always knew from the moment they met that it was you. It might be someone from way back. It doesn't mean that it's recent. And for others of you too, it could be a past lover wanting to come in. But wow, we have reconciliation with the true love, and you had true love all over those messages. So I feel like this person could never ever move on from you, or you from them, however it applies. This is such a strong connection, and this is the romance of a lifetime. And I feel like for many of you, it's requiring that justice to be served in order for this balance to come together. And you did take an oath. You had to go through the things you had to go through in order to realize that it is each other. If that is for you, please, again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here passing the messages. But if that's not your situation and you don't want to reconcile with someone, that is totally fine, because you're now creating that space. Just bless and release, create that space, and that will allow this true love to come in. That will bring this person, right? Religious factors, when we were saying you had to go on your separate journeys to come together. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. So again, your paths could have led to one another, and or you both had to endure totally different situations in order to find one another. Or perhaps you had to be put in these situations in separation in order to realize that it is one another. And that's why the wheel is just waiting to start rolling. And when this starts rolling, the blessings and abundance start pouring in your favor, okay? So it's up to you. Let's get one or two more, please, romance angels. Can we get one or two more messages here? That was perfect too, thank you. We have finances and career. So this is financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that could have been, you know, the work took them away, or career, whatever this was, or the person is choosing to focus on their career. So that might have been part of it too, or they're busy working, however this applies. That could have been part of what was taking them, or someone works in the spiritual field, however this applies. Maybe you both do, because it was talking about this card about the oath with God. You both might be light workers. You both might be very special. And if you know what that means, awesome. If you don't, look into it. It might be an opportunity for you to learn, because of course this Page of Swords is also talking about doing research and learning, but also checking your social media. So I feel like this person is still keeping tabs on you, or you are on them, however it applies. But it did say that I took an oath with God to stand by your side. And with this true love here, like, this is such a divine energy. So there's so much divine assistance involved here that it's actually incredibly beautiful. And that is also kind of like in the clouds. Let's say, you know, you made this like past connection, you passed oath to find each other, right? So it was saying that you were spiritually wed. You're already married to this person in the vows that you've made, but you've promised to stand by one another for eternity. And in every lifetime, I promise to find you and to take your hand in eternal spiritual marriage. Our union is sacred and divine. So again, super powerful sacred union between the two of you. You have a big purpose here on earth. There is something that you are both needing to do, and I feel like this person is realizing it is you. You are realizing it's them. I don't know why I'm looking for another message. There was something else I wanted to say, but Again, so this is like suffering from sleepless nights, suffering from the loss, suffering from missing you. And it's just kind of like all those factors. Wow. And the last one was engagement. I didn't realize it was, there was 5, but I didn't talk about it yet. So the engagement is talking about, you know, taking things to a higher level of commitment. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Whether or not you've been dating, you're going to be starting, you know, really getting exclusive. Like you realize that this is your person realizes that it's you, because this is mutual energy. There's no way that either one of you can deny the way you feel, and it's time. It might be time for some of you to talk about it and put it out there. For others of you, it's time to take things to another level. So be sure, because they will definitely be reaching out. However this applies, you will be hearing from them. I feel like the masculine energy is definitely going to be making a move. However that applies in your connection, and the reconciliation option is here if you want it. If you don't, that's okay. Leave it. Let me know how this relates to your situation, and of course where you're watching from, guys. Check out all the other videos, see which ones might resonate, focus on the titles, and as always they'll offer a little bit more clarity and help. And thank you again for spending this time with me. I love you guys so much. God bless you all. Love and light always, and we'll see you soon. Bye.